Live interactive Weather Authority coverage, sponsored by Rennie's, for your next Maine adventure, will begin shortly.
Rennie's, a Maine adventure.
Your live interactive Weather Authority coverage, sponsored by Rennie's, starts right now.
Well, hello, everybody. I hope you guys are all having a great day. It was a beautiful day out there today, lots of sunshine. I hope you were able to get out there and enjoy it because, boy, was it a very, very nice one. And it is going to be the nice day of the next at least 36 hours or so, as we are going to see clouds and rain move in. We've already seen the clouds move in through the state, but now we are looking at some rain starting to develop throughout the region, and that is going to be the case over the next, again, 36 hours or so. Let's get a look at the time lapse from today in Portland. I've been making this joke throughout the evening saying that the cruise ship moved in or moved out as soon as the clouds moved in. And that was pretty much the case. And we are now, again, looking at cloudy skies in the Portland area, and the rain is not too far off. And we are looking at some light rain in the southern part of the state right now. So let's talk about it. And as we get a look at the satellite and radar, you notice areas like Sanford looking at some light rain, Freiburg as well. A lot of York County is now starting to see some scattered showers, and it is about to move into the Portland area. It's going to continue to move on up towards the north and east as we head through the nighttime tonight. But let's zoom out just a little bit. You notice that there is a wave of rain that is passing through the northeast, I guess, the northern New England area. But also, I wanted to point out how there's some spots that you can see have these little yellow dots, the red dots, the oranges. That's indicating that exactly what I think. And that is exactly that we are going to see a period of steadier light rain through the nighttime, but we are going to see some downpours embedded in within this as well. We are going to see some scattered downpours throughout the nighttime tonight, and that is going to continue through the daytime tomorrow and into tomorrow night as well, as we are going to see another wave of rain move in as we head into tomorrow night. And I can actually zoom this out and show you how we have the storm down to our south, which right now is tropical depression, not tropical storm, tropical depression, Debbie. I'll get into more details on that in just a little bit. But yes, still some very heavy rainfall, thunderstorms, tornado warnings, it looks like, down towards the south as well. And that is going to continue as we head through the nighttime tonight. Temperatures out there right now running in the 60s across the state. We have 68 degrees in Portland, Wiscasset, 64 degrees right now in Sanford. Some of the areas that are looking at the light rain have actually cooled off a few degrees. You can see it's only 62 over towards Concord, New Hampshire right now. But the dew points, that's another thing I wanted to talk about, because we are going to see the dew points go up. They are around 60 right now in Portland, but take a look over towards areas like Syracuse. We have dew points running in 66 degrees right now. So it is certainly more humid, and we are going to see the humidity increase through the nighttime. It's going to be humid for the day on Friday. Certainly going to notice it. And then for Saturday morning as well, before a cold front passes through. And you can actually see the dew points on this graphic here, showing how today they were in the 60s. Tomorrow they're going to be in the low 70s. And then they'll be back in the 60s on Saturday, before eventually dropping into the 50s for the overnight hours on or later in the afternoon, I should say, on Saturday, and into the day on Sunday. Haley, what's going on? We are looking at some rain in Biddeford, according to Betty. Thank you for tuning in. And then Connor also tuning in. Travel conditions from Franklin County to Kennebec County tomorrow around 3. That is a good question, because tomorrow afternoon is probably going to be mainly cloudy, and we are going to stay pretty much overcast throughout the daytime. If you see any sun tomorrow, consider yourself very lucky. I don't think we're going to see much of any, if any at all. But during the daytime on Friday, we are going to see scattered showers and downpours. So really, to point out exactly a time around 3 o'clock during the afternoon, where these showers and downpours will be. Computer models just don't have an easy time with that, and understandably so, as we are going to see just scattered showers and not so much thunderstorms, just some downpours tomorrow afternoon. But tomorrow morning, I think, is a steadier rain if you're getting up pretty early. Now, tonight, we are going to see increasing clouds, even though it's almost time to update that part of the graphic because it's pretty much cloudy out there now. Showers and downpours will develop, and we are going to see temperatures running in the upper 50s to low and mid 60s for the nighttime tonight. So it will be a little bit warmer out there compared to where it was last night, and we are going to see numbers running in the low 60s. 61 degrees seems to be quite the popular number out there for the nighttime tonight. Maybe some upper 50s up in the higher elevations. Rumford at 57, 59 in Waterville. Rockland may even drop into the upper 50s as well. Now, tomorrow, again, here is kind of the simpler forecast of how to put this for tomorrow, because again, the steadier rain will be during the morning, but by the time we get to the afternoon, we are going to see mainly cloudy skies and scattered showers and scattered downpours through the afternoon. They're just gonna pop up. That's the issue with forecasting exactly specific times for tomorrow, is during the late morning and afternoon. It is just going to be just scattered showers and downpours through the state, and a pretty similar forecast no matter if you are down in the southern part of the state or if you're in central Maine. And I'll show you that in a little more detail in about 30 seconds. But the high temperatures tomorrow will run in the 60s along the mid coast and parts of down east. We're looking at 67 in Bar Harbor, low to mid 70s as you head south. I think the warmer temperatures will be found in the southern part of the state, and that is more simply just because there's like the warm front is going to pass through as well, especially in the southern part of the state. As you head up towards the north, temperatures will run in the 60s, but most of us will end in the 70s for the daytime tomorrow. Here is Tropical Depression Debbie, and you can see it is certainly weaker as compared to where it was even 24 to 48 hours ago. We have Tropical Depression Debbie, which is winds sustained at around 35 miles per hour right now. And you can see also just still some heavy rain, some thunderstorms, some, tornado warnings still associated with this, as the actual center of low pressure is around, 45 miles east of Charlotte, North Carolina right now. And as we see the track, you notice how the track of it is going to take it generally to our west, but it may clip the far northern part of the state. Now, these storms, now of course this is not a hurricane, this is not even a tropical storm, but areas of low pressure in general, the right side of the storm is where you typically would see the stronger wind gusts. Well, we're going to be on the right side of the storm. It does not mean that we are going to see strong wind gusts tomorrow night into early Saturday. I think the winds will pick up, but the storm itself is just not going to be all that strong. So if we were to have a strong storm and it were to pass off to our west, that could be a different story. The heaviest rain falls on the western side of the track. So on the left quadrant of the track is where you would see the heaviest of rainfall. And that is why we are expecting the highest totals to be in parts of central and western New York, up towards parts of northern Vermont for the next 36 hours or so. And you can see, I'll show you that in a little more detail here. We are going to see still some rain no matter where you are in Maine. We are going to get some rain tonight, and you can see some of those downpours embedded in there as well. We will see some scattered downpours here and there. Another round of rain moves in as we head into tomorrow morning. And then as we head through the afternoon, now this is 1 o'clock in the afternoon. What I was trying to tell you earlier is that we again are going to see scattered downpours, scattered showers through the daytime tomorrow. And you can just see this here. Now, this does not mean at 1 o'clock that downpour is going to be around the Rockland area. Of course, that does not mean that, but it just gives you the idea that we are going to run that risk through the daytime tomorrow for some of these showers and downpours to just pop up out of nowhere. But a good part of the afternoon could end up being mainly cloudy and just completely dry. But another round of rain moves in for Friday night and Saturday. We are going to see more scattered showers, more downpours, and also we will see the chance for some thunderstorms as we head into tomorrow evening and tomorrow night. Rit, hey, one of the engineers here. Raining in Freedom, New Hampshire. Yes, we are now looking at some rain off towards New Hampshire. It is moving in too. Rain here in Wyndham, according to Joe. Thank you for tuning in. And let's time this out, or at least continue to time it out. Here's around midnight tomorrow night. We're looking at some rain. We're looking at some thunderstorms. I'm working again tomorrow night, so I will be tracking this line out, at least especially for the 10 and 11 o'clock show. I will be tracking this out, and then we are going to see this pass through. We are going to run the risk for some thunderstorms. That will continue through the nighttime. But take a look at this, 8 o'clock on Saturday morning. If you have plans on Saturday, I think overall Saturday during the day could be pretty dry. I think the sunshine will be out. We may see some clouds linger through the morning, 8, 9, 10 o'clock. But then I do think the sunshine will return. And look at some of these temperatures. I mean, we're talking high temperatures on Saturday that could be as high as 85 to near 90 degrees, 88 in Portland, 87 in Augusta. That sunshine during the day on Saturday with the higher dew points as well is going to have an impact on those temperatures, and those numbers are going to climb, and they're going to climb pretty quickly because the sunshine is expected to come out pretty quickly after the rain ends on Saturday. Now let's talk about the wind. I know a few of you guys are talking about the wind and how bad it will be. Now, I'm only going to time out about a, say, 12 to 18 hour period, because we are going to see winds pick up a little bit starting tomorrow evening, and it will continue through tomorrow night. Here's 8 o'clock tomorrow evening, and we have wind gusts 20 to 30 miles per hour. Not too bad, but it is something you might get outside and notice if you are stepping outside tomorrow evening. Once we get through the nighttime, that's when we could see wind gusts upwards of maybe 30 to 40 miles per hour. I think the strongest wind gusts will be down towards the coast. I would say there's a better chance that, areas like Rockland would see the 38, 39 mile an hour wind gusts versus Lewiston or something like that. But it just gives you the idea. 25 to 40 mile per hour wind gusts are possible tomorrow. Now, is that a catastrophic event? By no means is that going to be, but we are going to see very wet grounds. And we are going to, maybe there is going to be some very weak trees get damaged or something like that if you have wind gusts of 30, 40, 45 miles per hour. But that's going to pass through. And once it gets out of here by Friday or Saturday morning, we are going to see the winds calm down quite a bit. Now, Saturday afternoon and Sunday afternoon, I do think it will be a little breezy. I think we're talking wind gusts, maybe 20, 22, 25 miles per hour as we head through the afternoon on Saturday and as well as on Sunday. But it just gives you the idea. The strongest wind gusts associated with this storm is going to be Friday night, and it will be into the morning hours on Saturday. Rainfall wise, you notice how the heaviest of rain is off to our west, this and across the north. That is where we are going to see the heaviest of rain, as the storm itself is going to take a track that is somewhere around here. I can actually try to point this out. Let's see if I can. This is where it's calling for like a track around, give or take. I mean, that's just me drawing it about where the National Hurricane Center is forecasting. And you can see that is showing the heaviest of rainfall, which is, of course, always expected to be on the western side of the track. And that is why we will see the higher totals off towards the west. Now, I do want to mention one thing, that it shows you, if you are in Portland, if you are in the southern part of the state, it shows you much lower totals. Now, one thing I do want to mention is we are going to see that line of thunderstorms pass through tomorrow evening and tomorrow night. So anybody, as you guys know, anybody that gets caught in a thunderstorm could see, instead of, a half an inch, which this computer model is half an inch to an inch or so, which this computer model is showing, you get caught in a heavy downpour from a thunderstorm on Friday evening and Friday night, you could see, of course, higher totals. Now, this is the European computer model showing that actual line passing through the southern part of the state, with some of the thunderstorm activity bringing some higher totals. But I would say, judging by other computer models and then just what I've been tracking all week, I would say these numbers are underdone. I would think that those numbers, if you're up towards the mountains, if you're in Berlin, if you're in, Laconia, or you're somewhere like that, you're going to likely see over an inch of rain. But I don't think this is going to be a 4, 5, 6-inch rain event. This storm is just shifting off to the west. So that is some very, very good news. But I would say most of us are going to end between a 1/2 inch to 2 inches of rain from right now through early Saturday morning. That is, if you're looking to, tell your family or friends, how much rain are we going to get? If somebody were to ask you, tell them a 1/2 inch to about 2 inches of rain in that sort of window. And of course, I'm covering an area that's several hundred miles. So, it's just, that's why you kind of have to have a range like that. But I would say a half an inch to about 2 inches for most of us. There are going to be some areas that get some higher amounts, and that is just, going to be in some of those spots that have some of those downpours that are going to pass through over the next 24 to 36 hours. Tonight, rain is out there. We will see a steadier rain through the nighttime tonight. And then again, a couple downpours tomorrow. I'm telling you, we're going to see a good amount of clouds, but I think tomorrow is going to be drier than most of us think, but we are going to see the threat for some off and on rain through the day on Friday, and then Friday night into Saturday morning. Once again, another round of rain will pass through. We are going to see some showers, some thunderstorms associated with that. And then this is going to move out of here. The sunshine will return, and we are looking at temperatures climbing into the mid 80s on Saturday. If you are for areas inland, could be, mid to upper 80s. And then Sunday, right now, I would say Sunday's probably the better of the 2 days, only because, one, we don't have the clouds and the showers in the morning, but also it's going to be less humid on Sunday. And I think Sunday is going to be a beautiful day. Low humidity, lots of sunshine, temperatures in the 70s to near 80. And then maybe an isolated shower or thunderstorm, especially inland on Monday. Temperatures running in the 70s, but then it looks like it clears out for the middle of next week. And I think Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday next week could be pretty nice. Temperatures running in the 80s, and we'll see some clouds out there for the afternoon, but overall not too bad. When we get to some more of these comments here, and Diane is saying, no rain in Auburn yet. Lots of heavy cloud cover. Yes, that is exactly what I would assume. But you are going to start to see the rain pretty soon. Troy, hello to you from Augusta, Maine. Hope you are having a good one. Rosalva, I hope you are doing great. I'm doing good myself. I guess I'm just ready for the rain to come in. Not that I want it to, but you can't stop Mother Nature, I guess, right? And then Debbie, hello to you from South China. I hope you are doing great as well. All right, so that is pretty much all the comments, and I hope you guys have a great one. Tune in at 10 and 11 o'clock. I'll have the latest. I'll be tracking out the rain that is passing through the state at that current time. So I hope you guys can all have a great evening, great night. And, tomorrow, again, it is not going to be a complete washout. We are just going to see clouds with some scattered showers, some scattered downpours as well. So that is pretty much the forecast tomorrow, and then another round tomorrow evening, tomorrow night. Hope you guys all have a good one and enjoy your day.
Live, interactive CBS 13 and Fox 23 Weather Authority coverage for your next Maine adventure has been sponsored by Rennie's.
Rennie's, a Maine adventure.
Make sure to stay connected with CBS 13 and Fox 23 on air, online, and through these social channels. Thank you for watching.